Hello everyone, beautiful ladies, proudly M1. Today some of the members of family medicine department and medical officers of AE Futa and all other doctors, female doctors in EBONYI State, gladly host you and would like to take you on a very interesting topic.
So today we'll be talking basically about the routine maintenance of your car. You know, a lot of times we wake up in the morning, hop into our cars and drive it. In fact, once we have fuel in your car, you think your car is just good. You know, there are basic things you need to check about your car to make sure your car is healthy enough to take you to your destination. So let's get started. So here is the lever to open the bonnet. So you just lift it.
Good.
Simple, and it opens. Then you move over to your bonnet. Okay, so the car bonnet is slightly open. So you put your hands and slightly locate the lever here, and you lift it.
And it stays up.
There is no ajibo in this issue. You have to take care of your car. So let's, come closer. So we start from here. Here's the power steering fluid, where you add the power steering, and it has a minimum and a maximum point.
Yeah.
When it's below the maximum, you find out that your power steering doesn't function optimally. It may make the steering to be stiff, like
but this
a
one is at the
1980
minimum.
car.
This one is at the maximum.
Yes,
so
but when it's well maintained, you find out that your steering is very easy to handle. Now this is for the fluid, the coolant, or the water. So here is where you add. It has a minimum and a maximum, so you shouldn't fill it more than the maximum.
Some people fill their own with water. Please, it's not advisable.
You shouldn't fill it. It should be like 3/4 of the container.
It has a max.
Also, when the water gets to the minimum, it doesn't cool your car, because when your car is running, it heats. So this helps the car to cool. It's actually channeled through the car to cool the car. It's connected to this point, so you can actually add the water here or here. But here it is actually slower when it's passing through this pipe. So if you're on the go, it's best to add your water and your coolant here.
Then it's good every morning. You open here, especially when your engine is cold. Open it and check. There should always be fluid in there.
Yes. And then this is the washer fluid.
Okay.
This is for your steering.
No, wipers.
For your wipers, sorry.
Okay.
So that when it gets rainy, your
foggy,
your windscreen doesn't get dirty. So you can actually wipe your windscreen. Then this is for the
MWAN
oil.
every morning.
You have to check it.
Make sure that it's well
when
gauged.
you open it,
in
you
the
pull
morning,
it out, and you check.
It has to be at the maximum. The second button closer.
This is
towards
minimum.
you.
This is
That's
maximum. Also, you check the color. The color of the oil there. It should be about maybe light green to light brown, not dark. When it's dark, in fact, you should routinely
once every month
change the oil of your car. Depends on the oil you're using. Some use the ones that last up to 3 months
or 6 months.
Another factor to consider is if you're a long distance traveler, that means you need to change more frequently
than normal.
Okay.
Then that's
the
gear oil, the lever for the gear oil.
So you pull it out.
Good to check when the car is in motion, because in the morning it will always overgauge. When the car is in motion, you can easily check this too.
Okay. We don't have to pull it out.
Yeah.
So here is for the gear oil.
Usually beside the battery.
So you gently pull back the stopper and pull the lever out.
Better checked when the car is in motion. Yeah, so it doesn't overgauge. You can see this one is still very clean.
Yes.
And it's not changed as frequently as the engine oil.
You put it back.
Action.
Okay. And here is the container for the hydraulic.
For your brakes.
For the brakes. When it has a minimum and a maximum. So when it's at the minimum, your brake doesn't function very well.
Yeah.
You can brake at AE Futa gate and your car will keep moving till Usube Junction. So we don't want that. You need to make sure it's very optimal so that it can function perfectly. I think
So whenever you are done with your bonnet, always make sure it's properly closed. Usually to give you a click.
In the Ajibo way. You know, that you're an Ajibo doesn't mean your car should pack up.
Good. Okay, so let's talk about care of our car tires. You know, most of the car tires are rated in the PSI, the recommended PSI. The higher the car, like SUVs, may be 30 to 40. Then some cars may rate, so it's always good to check our tires. This information can be found written on it. This car, for instance, is written 30 to 50 PSI. Now, it's always good to check, because when the pressure is too much, it can lead you to have accidents, or the car, you can have a burst tire, or the car can somersault when in motion. However, if you suddenly have a flat tire, what do? Do you fret out? No. That is why it's recommended you have a tire inflator. This one is not, there are better ones actually, but this is just a sample, you know, which once you have flat tire, you can easily plug this. This is the head. You plug it at one of these lighter points. This is one, and there's one, some cars have different lighter points. So once you plug it there with your car on, you don't need to switch on the ignition. You would plug it to the tire and inflate as desired. Once it gets to 30 or 40, it's then you're done. Now that's about that. But when you actually have a puncture or so, sorry, there's nothing much you can do about it other than drive to the nearest mechanic or a car tire specialist. So that's about that.
My tired is tired.
What a day! What a day!
So with this,
We have learned something.
yes, and we have come to the end of this video. I hope you take these common tips and make sure you take care of your car.
Yes.
So thank you for
Stay
listening.
tuned. Watch this channel. We'll bring more in our subsequent videos. Bye.